Why do I personally love Younique? Okay, basically the main thing that Younique gave me information about was trauma. Okay, trauma is a deeply distressing or disturbing experience. I would like to say, as an individual, I'm not perfect, okay, but I'm nearly there. No, I'm only joking. I myself experienced trauma, okay, and I since then have forgiven the person, and ooh, okay, I've forgiven the person and I've really healed. Hold on. A traumatic event or situation creates psychological trauma when it overwhelms the individual's ability to cope and leaves that person fearing death, life itself, alienation, mutilation or psychosis. Transition, I believe, is the best experience that a person can truly receive. Hard times lead to magic moments. In 2010, I was attacked after night duty. After doing night duty, I'm a nurse, while I was asleep in my bed by an ex-partner of mine. He tried to suffocate me with a pillow while I was asleep. I woke up and I literally had no notion as to what was happening to me. I actually had no idea of who even was doing it to me, to be honest, because we had been amicable up until that point. After years of torment and suffering in court, obviously, lots of people possibly were questioning whether or not this happened to me. You know, like, he obviously was denying it, and then I went through years of torture of the whole, did it happen, didn't it happen? And basically this man went to jail. How did this traumatic event affect me? Okay, it was not until that I later met my husband. Okay, it wasn't later until I met my husband that post-traumatic stress disorder truly kicked in, which was, I would say, probably about 18 months, 2 years, like, after the event. So just be totally aware that if anything happens to you and you're finding yourself lost and you're falling off the wagon, that is probably why you need to go back and look and see, did anything happen along the way where, you know, you're not typically insane at all. It's like you need to find, like, the trigger that happened that set the wheels in motion, if you know what I mean. This presented as me consistently attacking my husband, like, a lot. Sorry. If he had have got up, oh my god, be back. If he had have got up during the middle of the night, like, even to go to the toilet or anything, like, I literally broke down crying, and I probably would have attacked him. And what was going on in my head was that I thought he was trying to harm me, or trying to harm the kids, or trying to, like, do all these things, and he actually wasn't trying to do them. And this went on, like, for years, honestly, where these episodes, like, would, like, kick in. You know, I wasn't aware of like, different triggers that would set them off because I wasn't educated, I didn't know. So basically, he would have had to help me get out of these episodes in front of my children as well. We have 4 children now, and then I went to the doctor, like, several million times, and they diagnosed me with being emotionally unstable, which was then later shown to be post-traumatic stress disorder. So I am going to take my mask off now and absolutely just unmask my potential. I have never felt so confident, so much respect for myself even. I actually thoroughly like who I am. Isn't that amazing? Isn't that amazing to have? Like, it might sound like, oh my god, she loves herself, but that's not what I mean at all. Well, Karen O'Reilly, maybe a wee bit. My friend Karen gave me a present there at the weekend, God love her. And it's a wee photo frame for a photo of me. And she basically said, you know the way you love yourself? I was like, yeah. So guys, believe me, traumatic events do not define you, okay? If you are willing to work at it, you can get through it. And Younique will show you this also.